Hey guys, welcome to a special bonus episode of Let's Play Final Fantasy VI. Have you ever wondered if it was possible whether or not you can nurse Cid back to health, and how would that affect the game? Well, today I'll show you. So as you can see here, we are back at the intro scene to the World of Ruin, and Cid is sick. So it's our job to feed him some fish. So essentially how this works is you just come down to the beach here, and you'll notice that some fish are swimming around in the water. So you just walk over to them, press the A button, and you'll scoop them up. Now there are 4 different kinds of fish, and one way to tell which one you have is to go into your item menu here, press the B button, head over to your rare items, and you'll see that we have a yummy fish. So basically how this entire little mini game works, well, if you want to call it a mini game, is that the game has assigned a number to Cid's health. And I forget where it starts exactly and how time affects the number, but essentially it gets up to a certain point and he's healthy. It drops to a certain point and he dies. Now each fish is worth a different amount of points. I guess I should go over which kinds of fish you have. It's also relative to their speed in the water. Now that we have more than one fish, I can actually show you. So we have one fish that's moving pretty quickly. That's going to be the healthy fish. Now we have these two that are kind of going medium speed. Those can either be a normal fish or a fish that's kind of below average. And now this guy over here who's moving slow as balls, he's a rotten fish. Now the game also assigns a point value to each of these fish. So we want to get this one that's moving pretty quickly here. Now the ones that are moving quickly are healthy fish, and I believe they increase his health by, I think it's 16 or 24 points. Then you have a normal fish that only increases it by like 8, and then you have the below average, which actually lowers it by 8. And then you have no fish, like this. Now the really rotten fish will actually decrease his health by like 24 points. Now this could take a couple of minutes, or it could take quite a while depending on your RNG. Like now, I don't have any fish. So as time passes, he's going to continually get worse and worse. So essentially all you do is you feed him a fish, come back, get a new one, go back, and do that over and over and over again, and he's either going to get healthy again or he's going to die. Now the thing about the medium speed fish is that they could be either a rotten fish like this, or they could be a semi-decent fish. The game tries to trick you and make them both swim at the same speed. Yeah, here's a rotten fish. Oh, yum! Rotten fish tastes good! Ugh. So unfortunately, I just took a few steps backwards, but now we have a faster fish. Alright. I don't know if picking up multiple fish has any... Did he just die? Yeah, he died. Okay, well, what I'm going to do is just reload my game and try again, and I'll be right back. Okay, take 2. Hopefully this time the same thing won't happen. That was worst case scenario, by the way. I think what screwed me over was him not having any fish, and then it took like 2 screens, which again, I don't know how time affects his health, but I'm sure it dropped drastically, and then I just gave him a rotten fish, which only made it worse. So hopefully this time things will be different. His dialogue changes also depending on where his health bar is. Oh, that's really bad. No, we're not going to do that. But like I was saying, I don't know if picking up multiple fish has any relevance to what happens when you hand them in. I'm not sure if the game adds them all together and takes the highest value, or if it just adds them all together and then applies that number to his current health. I don't know. So it's recommended that you just go 1 fish at a time. Okay, he's still up and around. That's good. Sorry for the delay in uploading this video, guys. Unfortunately, my computer monitor bit the dust a few days ago, and I've been dealing with that. I've ordered a new one, so that should be here, if not today, then within the next 2 days. And then hopefully that'll be up and running before my next LP, which I still plan on getting the ball rolling on that by this weekend. What happened was I turned on my computer the other day and my screen was flickering and blinking, and at first I thought it was the video card because I've been having trouble with that for the better part of a year. But then I got to thinking that, hey, it might be the monitor, because I've had the same monitor for close to 7 years and it's survived. Hey, he's getting better. All right. It survived a move across the country, it survived local moves, and oh no, that's bad. Well, no, this might be a normal fish. And I've never had any issues with it. So, and you guys can imagine, 7 years for a monitor is a very long time. It was due to be on its last legs. So I tried to plug it into my onboard video, and it was still doing the same thing. So I just assumed that it was the monitor and not the video card. Damn it! So I went ahead and ordered a new one of those. That should be here soon. My pop filter should also be here by the end of the week as well. So hopefully there won't be any more feedback or any quality issues with this new microphone that I was raving about. So a lot of good things are in the works. What sucks about it is, well, not only did I have to spend money on a new monitor out of nowhere, but all that money that I was saving up from all this overtime these last few weeks, I was going to use it to start my next tattoo, put money aside for a capture card, and then my monitor was like, no, fuck you. So that kind of sucks, but like I said, it was about time for that to happen anyways, so at least we'll get it done and out of the way. Man, this is taking long. Uh-oh. Don't do this to me again, game. There we go. Yeah, that is the thing with this little part here, is that it's pretty random. Hey, you've said that 3 times. Wow, we're getting really lucky here on these healthy fish. Uh-oh. Man, it seems like every time we start making progress, we end up taking a few steps backwards. Come on, game. There we go. This was supposed to be a short 3, maybe 5-minute video, but no. Oh man. They're all moving slow as balls. Okay, well these two are moving a little faster than that one on the bottom. Alright, let's try... You know what? Let's try this one. Okay, that's not so bad. I'll take it. I'd feel a lot better if you actually did feel a lot better. Uh-oh. Man, again. Why hasn't Celis mentioned the fact that, hey, you're supposed to be in bed? Why are you not in bed every time I come in to feed you? Oh, we have the same conundrum here. He's up to something awfully suspicious. as somebody I work with would say. Yeah, I work with a guy named Jose, and he's from Peru, so he still has a very thick accent. So when he says words in English, sometimes they sound a little different because of his accent, and it's actually quite entertaining and humorous. Oh, come here. Get over here! Thank you. Man. Now, is all of this really worth it? Well, you'll see. I think that bird is eating all the fish while I'm gone. Why can't we just feed him the bird? You know, mix it up a little bit, have some variety. I'm sure pigeon tastes just like chicken. I'm going to try, if I get a rotten fish, I'm going to try catching both and see if that does anything. I know the game will actually consume all the fish at once. Oh, okay, we're good. Never mind. I feel like we're so close, but yet so far at the same time. And there's no way to indicate how well his health is doing. Whoa, that one's moving really fast. Other than his dialogue. And even then, it seems a little sketch. I wish there was some way, like a meter, or show us the points, or something. Oh, come on, that fish was moving fast as fuck. Oh, we'll try feeding you from this side. So how are you guys doing today? I wish I could say I was doing good, but as you know, my PC is having some issues at the moment, so I could be doing better. And I'm still working a lot of hours at work, so I'm tired and a little worn out. But how are you guys doing? Anything new or exciting going on in the land of the viewer? Oh, again, man. Looks like you don't get any food today. Oh. Well, we'll go with this one, I guess, if we have to. I know this is pretty boring, so what I might do is, in a couple of minutes, just do the rest of this off screen and just come back when he's feeling better for real. So we'll feed him one more fish after this one, and if he's not doing any better, I'll just do the rest on my own time, 'cause I don't want to bore you guys down any more than I probably already have. Okay, one more, and then we'll see where things stand. Now, I know what you guys are thinking. Kai, I think you're just pulling our legs. He has to die, no matter what. And yeah, if you're doing this, especially for the first time, that definitely seems like the case. But I assure you, that is not the case. Hey, this one's moving pretty fast. You know, maybe he's like cooking them in the stove and then going back to bed and eating or something. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is continue to do this off screen until Sid decides to get up off of his ass. So I'll take care of that and be right back. Alright, viewers, we are back, and I think we made it. Yes, we did. Yeah, what's up, Dad? Or Granddad? Whatever you are. Wait, it took you an entire year to make a raft? What kind of engineer are you? Well, let's see how this plays out this time. You must leave this place, young Padawan. He's like, that Locke fellow too, no doubt. Side glance. As if he's the father who doesn't approve of her new boyfriend. Okay, so yeah, now the rest of this scene, and the rest of the game for that matter, plays out exactly as it did before. Only without the attempted suicide, without the sad music, without the final goodbye letter that magically appears out of nowhere. And you come back later in the game, and Sid will have a generic line of dialogue, and that's it. It never changes. It doesn't matter who you bring back to talk to him. There's no extra cutscenes or anything. It doesn't even change the ending. So going through all that time and effort really serves no purpose other than feeling like a benevolent soul when it's all said and done. So that's why I decided to kill him off in the main Let's Play, because it's more touching and heartfelt and has a bigger emotional impact on the game, in my opinion. Plus, he's a piece of shit douchebag for experimenting on those espers for all those years and running weird, creepy tests on Tara and Celis and, well, Leo refused, but Kefka, I mean, really, he could be the cause of everything evil in this game as far as Kefka is concerned, because, like that one guy in Vector was saying, on that day, something in Kefka's head snapped. So, screw you, Sid. No. So, yeah, there you go, viewers. It is indeed possible to keep Sid alive in the world of Ruin. And that's all I want to do in this bonus episode. So, as always, I want to say thank you for watching. I hope you guys have a good day, and take care.